You know, I did actually consider whether I could try and pull off being Jonathan, but I think the hair kind of gives it away a little bit, doesn't it?
Definitely, yeah. So the last 2 weeks have been pretty special.
Sorry, I can't.
I know.
Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 4 of Top Picks. Now you notice Jonathan isn't with me today. He's enjoying some hard-earned rest. But I'm joined by a very special guest. We've got Rachel from Change Checker.
Hi everyone, and you know what, I was just saying before this video, it was really great watching these top picks. I absolutely love them, so really happy to be starring on one of these videos today.
Lovely to have you with us. So let's have a look what releases we've seen in the last 2 weeks. Okay, so last week we had our very first giveaway within a Top Picks video.
Very cool.
Yeah, and it was of course to give away this, the Winners Commemorative.
And I do absolutely love that. I mean, it was an incredible moment for all of us to watch. So to have it celebrated on a commemorative, really, really fantastic.
Of course, and we had some incredible comments as well of people entering, commenting their favourite female football player.
Yeah.
So we had a slipstreamer say that Aya Samashima was their favourite Japanese football player. Apparently she worked at the Fukushima nuclear power plant.
Very talented lady there.
Yeah, and we also had Sarah Tosland who says that they were all her favourite because they couldn't have done it without each other.
Oh, I love that.
So that's really nice.
So who was the winner though?
So our winner was Mark Lanny and his favourite was Chloe Kelly.
Oh, brilliant.
Who's also my favourite.
Yeah, she did do an amazing job for us all, didn't she?
Yeah.
Really brought it home.
So congratulations, Mark. This one is on its way to you, and thank you everyone for commenting. So Rachel, as our resident expert on UK coins, tell us a bit about the new 50p.
So the latest 50p is this brand new Winnie the Pooh and Friends 50p coin. Of course, this series has been absolutely incredible, a real favourite amongst collectors, with 9 coins in total being released. 3 every year starting back in 2020, but this is the final one, and you know what, for me I think it's got to be my favourite one. I just love seeing Winnie the Pooh there with all of his friends from the 100 Acre Wood, and it is actually celebrating 95 years of fun-filled adventures.
Wow, I can't believe it's been around for that long.
I know. Well, there's going to be generations of people that will remember, you know, reading the storybooks, whether they've then seen the film adaptation, seen it on TV. It is so well loved. Everyone has their favourite memories of Winnie the Pooh. To have it celebrated on coins is something extra special as well.
Yeah, and these are beautiful.
Oh,
I love this whole collection, and the fact that you get the main characters on this just walking away.
Oh, it's a lovely way to end it.
It is a great way to finish the series.
Yeah, and each of the coins actually, if you look really closely, you'll see that all the coins are united by a small little bumblebee that features on each of them, which is just very cute as well. I think these have got to be some of my favourite releases of recent years.
Definitely.
But this one in particular, Winnie the Pooh and Friends, it's a really great way to end the series. As I say, we've seen 9 coins in total. So we had Winnie the Pooh on his own to start with, and then we've gone through all of the different characters, and some of them have been incredibly popular. In fact, we saw sellouts of that first coin. We saw sellouts of the Tigger 50p as well, and then we've also seen sellouts for the Euro coin this year.
Oh, that one's my favourite, Euro.
Is it?
Yeah. But unfortunately I missed out because they were all sold out.
Exactly, the silver ones just went like a flash. But you know, this brand new Winnie the Pooh 50p, the edition limits are really low of the silver coins as well.
On the silvers, yeah, they're like a third of what they've been.
Exactly.
So there was 18,000 of previous ones, and of this one there's only 6,000.
Exactly.
So I mean, considering the other ones sold out,
this is going to be
lot of
so
people.
popular. I think it's going to go really, really quickly. But of course, we do have the BU version as well, so you can get your hands on it in that superior collector quality. But yeah, the silvers I think are going to go really, really quick.
Definitely, yeah. So next up, I want to talk about the UK PA4 Sovereign.
Ah, okay.
Now, of course, sovereigns are the collector's coin, and I'm actually really sad Jonathan isn't here because he is the sovereign expert.
He really is, isn't he? I think he'd be sad to miss this one as well because we've got a really, really special sovereign we're talking about today, haven't we?
Yeah. So the proof sovereign, there were 10,500 of them, and they all sold out within the first 24 hours.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's actually the fastest selling sovereign ever.
Yeah, and it's not surprising because usually sovereigns have the same design every year throughout history, but this one has a special 1 year only design, issued of course for Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee.
Yeah, and it is extra
Really
special. Yeah, seeing something like that, it's so unusual, and you can really see why they sold out so quickly.
Of course.
But what we see now is a very special PA4 version of this coin, so that's the double thickness coin, and the edition limit has been absolutely slashed, so there's only 3,250 of these ones. That's less than a third of the sell-out proof version of the sovereign.
So yeah, considering that 10,500 of the proof version sold out in 24 hours, and this is only 3,250, they are not going to last very long.
Oh, they're really not. And you know what? Fun fact, the Royal Mint has only ever issued 3 PA4 sovereigns. It is extra special. The very first one was released in 2017, and again, that one sold out really, really quickly, but this new one has an edition limit 500 less than that. So I think that just goes to show yet again how sought after this is going to be.
Yeah, definitely. Now, moving on from our flagship royal pieces, we're going to look at something a bit different.
Okay.
And this one is for all you Only Fools and Horses fans out there. And this is actually a van-shaped medal.
Okay, I'm very intrigued by this.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
But it is very special because it marks 40 years since the first episode of Only Fools and Horses.
That is pretty incredible. You know, we already know there are so many people out there that love Only Fools and Horses. We've even got Joe behind the camera there. He's a massive super fan.
Yeah.
It is just iconic, isn't it?
And of course, the Reliant Regal van is finished in vivid colour, so that iconic yellow really comes through.
Yeah, that is brilliant. You know, I've never seen a commemorative quite like this. It is something extra special, and celebrating that 40th anniversary as well is very, very cool.
Yeah.
But this one's actually been officially licensed by the BBC as well, so it's been given that stamp of approval, which is amazing.
Really something different, yeah.
Now, do you have a favourite character? I'm sure everyone out there does.
I do. My favourite character is Grandad.
Oh, yeah.
And all of his stories.
Yeah.
What about you?
You know, it's got to be Del Boy, you know, absolutely iconic. And you know, as he says, he who dares wins.
Exactly. Great piece, this. So yeah, that was something a bit different, the Only Fools and Horses van medal.
Yeah, I love that one.
Now, can you believe that there's another bank holiday this weekend?
So exciting. I love a bank holiday, you know, but this bank holiday we have something extra special, don't we?
Yes, we do. So we've got some offers on for you, and you can save up to 50% off of selected items. And to be fair, they're some of our most popular pieces.
Yeah, they really are. So you can have savings on the UK Platinum Jubilee coin and stamp cover. There's the Rupert Bear 50p, Isle of Man TT £2 coins, and loads more as well.
So many more. Yeah. So I think if you are looking for yourself or for a present, is it too early to Christmas shop?
Oh, you know what? I never think it's too early to Christmas shop. Throughout the year, if ever I see anything, I always squirrel it away ready for Christmas time.
Yeah,
so.
I might have to stock up.
Yeah.
So definitely starting today and ending on Monday the 30th, you can get up to 50% off on these amazing pieces.
That's right. So follow the link in the description box below if you want to get your hands on these incredible coins with an amazing saving as well.
Of course. So Rachel, we always do this. When we've talked about what's come out in the last 2 weeks, we go through our favourites.
Okay.
So what's your favourite?
You know what, this is an easy one for me, and especially as we're talking about the bank holiday weekend, I'm actually thinking back to the last bank holiday, which was incredible because the whole nation, in fact the whole world, was celebrating Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee.
It was amazing.
It really was. 70 years on the throne is an incredible achievement. And of course, the UK's Royal Mint has released some incredible issues for this event. So we've had the £5 and the 50p coin that were released. And actually something really special, it's the first ever UK royal themed 50p. So that makes this coin really, really sought after. But both of these also feature a really special obverse design by John Bergdale, and that has the Queen on horseback, which is very, very similar to the very first coronation crown. So very special issues these, ones that you really won't want to miss, especially as both versions, the precious metal specs completely sold out at the Royal Mint.
Wow.
They've been really sought after issues.
And can you find these in your change, in circulation?
Well, you know what, the 50p, actually 5,070,070 because it says 70 years.
Very clever.
5,070,000 of those have entered circulation, but not with the Queen on horseback. So if you want to get your hands on that one, you need to get the superior collector quality version of the coin.
Yeah, I've actually seen a couple in my change with the Queen's head on.
Yeah, so that is incredible. You know, I think collectors are hunting up and down the country to try and find that coin. But of course, if you do want the one with the Queen on horseback, it is a special collectors only edition. It's still available in superior, brilliant and circulated quality. We have them here in change checker packaging, and you can actually get the pair, so the £5 and the 50p side by side for just £14.50. So it's really great that you can get both of those coins together and really complete the Queen's amazing Platinum Jubilee collection.
Something really special, yeah.
It really is. So the Platinum Jubilee coins were definitely my favourite, but tell us all what your favourites are.
Well, I think my favourite has to be the recent coins that have been released by the Perth Mint, celebrating The Simpsons.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So the first episode was in 1989 and it's become a worldwide favourite.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone loves The Simpsons. I've kind of grown up with it and you probably have too.
Exactly, yeah. So funny. Love the characters.
Yeah.
But these new coins featuring, you can see it on screen now, featuring Bart and Homer Simpson are 1 ounce silver coins. And they actually feature the signature of the Simpsons designer Matt Groening.
That's so cool. Yeah, these are
Yeah.
some incredible issues. But actually, what's the one that you've got here?
Yeah, so this one's my favourite.
Yeah.
This is the 1 ounce silver mini Bart Simpson coin.
Amazing. I
Yes.
absolutely love that.
He's very cute, yeah. And he's actually part of the Minted Minis series,
okay.
which actually they've hinted on their website that there's going to be more.
Oh, that's very exciting.
Yeah, we've seen some silhouettes of characters, so hopefully there'll be more of these to come. But I think they're a really nice piece for those who like pop culture and...
Definitely. It's something very different, isn't it? And the way it's presented as well, you know, it just has that absolutely iconic silhouette of Bart Simpson with his spiky hair.
Yeah, and the stand-up frame as well.
Yeah,
I haven't actually
really
seen
good.
a coin in a standing frame like that before.
Yeah, something extra special, isn't it? A bit unique and different.
Nice to display, yeah. So those are our favourites from the past 2 weeks. Just to recap, we've talked about the UK PA4 Sovereign.
That's right. Then we had the Winnie the Pooh and Friends 50p. That was the final coin in the series.
Yep. We had the Only Fools and Horses van-shaped medal.
Yeah, really interesting, that one. And then remember, guys, we also talked about the amazing savings that you can take advantage of this weekend. We have those amazing offers for the bank holiday.
Yeah.
Wow, so we really have covered an amazing range of coins and commemoratives in this episode, haven't we?
We have, yeah. And of course, those are only our top picks.
Yeah.
So head to our website to see what else has been released recently. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos from us. A huge thank you again to Rachel for joining me. And I'll see you next time when Jonathan will be back in the studio. Bye.
Bye.